bike stepping around. That's okay, as long as the throttle. Oh! Well, let's see how he drops in. Yeah, he got a little bit too far to this hay bale that's over, a little too far to his left. Watch, he kind of lifts up his left foot. Downhill quick, and then Wilson makes a similar mistake. He gets into a tough block in a similar area of the track. He was able to remount and hold his position.
He actually jarred his left thumb so severely that it compounded his thumb and the joint. So at this point, it's undetermined of when we'll see him back.
Wow, compound fracture of the thumb. Some trouble back here.
Well, this is what happens. This is a blind jump, so all the other riders are coming over. There's Futrell.
Jeez. Scott Champion.
Tons of riders in there. And
take us to the crash.
Okay, now Barcia stuffs it in the turn, and Wilson carries his momentum around and goes for it. Now, when he realizes that he doesn't have the wheel on Barcia, but he hits that big kicker, and he just cannot stop his momentum. Now, Barcia is going to, you know, if you watch this replay. Okay, so this is over that hip double. Wilson's still out front at this point. Oh, and then he catches a rut or something and goes down with the lead.
Bizarre
Watch
crash.
right here. Oh, his right hand came off the bars.
Oh. But he's really picking up speed because he knows he can catch a Leslie. And
so great start for Vincent, though.
Oh, bag it over the bars.
As the young man, 57, pulls the tear off, and watches he hits the brakes here, hits a soft hole, and just stuffs it. And that's when the foot peg, one looks like he's going to have to do it again, and Barcia's down.
Barcia loses the front end, one of those ruts, and he...
Hey, here's your leader, and watch Barcia. He was already sliding the front wheel up in that area, so he lost traction, and they put quite a bit of water down. And this is after the whole shot. Watch this here. Barcia comes down. This is just through the Makita Mechanics area. He goes down. 2 motos in a row, and that's frustrating at line. But look at how...
Oh, and he's down! Baggett is down. He's got to get up quick. Did he stall the bike? Now the gap.
Second fall. Same place Barcia went down earlier in the moto on lap 1, I believe it was. Same fall, same thing. They both kept it going. Lost a little bit of time.
Seems to me he needed to switch front tires and use that wider front tire.
And this is yeah, in that situation, in the conditions where the soil was.
Dungey, Ryan Villopoto in the rest.
And he led this race convincingly for a while, and it was Chad Reed who started second, and he was just out front. And watch here at the left of your screen, the reigning champion Ryan Dungey goes down, picks.
And Chad Reed's going to lead him. Oh, and Jake Weimer down.
Is that Craig with him?
I think that might be Christian Craig, who had the whole shot in the first. Barcia's still leading, and then he goes over this jump, and what'd you say about that soft dirt?
Oh, not so soft when you hit it at that pace, and Barcia was wheeling away from the competition, pounds his fist into this.
There's Nick Paluzzi on the left. Watch this.
Yeah, Nick Paluzzi, 72 on the yellow bike. Watch, he gets over the top right here. Oh, sorry. Oh, he gets a little wild there. Oh, and his left hand. He was planning on the bike sliding, and it caught. Yeah, watch, he lands off of the leap here, and he's doing a 2-1. And it was really muddy earlier today in practice, and he kind of scrubbed the first 2. Front wheel washed out on him a little bit, as you've seen, and he hit the mat pretty hard.
And Aaron has Eli Tomac down to the pit. Malcolm Stewart through the whoops here on the left, on the 139.
Yeah, he's trying to get past Audette there on the Yamaha, but just stuffs the front wheel going in. You notice he kind of gets his left foot caught under the bars there. Might have twisted that left knee or something. Vacation and a weekend off. He is fired up here in the number 22.
Oh! Reed launches! We got trouble! Chad Reed is down and down hard! Unbelievable for your series points leader!
Jeff? Yeah, watch what happens. He gets his weight to the right just a little bit right here as he wheelies. Then he hits a square edge bump.
He's 30 feet in the air. Has to be.
So fortunate that he lands on the downside of that grassy hill. Now right here, look, he's trying to keep his feet under him so that he doesn't go head first. He did a great job of that.
Are you kidding me? Chad Reed is back on the motorcycle? Wow. How can this be? That bike has got to be bent. How is he not hurt? He must have been 20, 30 feet up in the air, Jeff.
See his team manager, Dave Osman, there. They were taking a look at it. It looks like the silencer, looked like the bars, everything was pretty clean.
Listen to the crowd going crazy.
Watch the replay. He hits a kicker, a square edge. You remember in the first moto, he did that also. And watch, he loses traction. And look at Chad, hits the downside.
Dungey got to him about 5 minutes ago. Here he goes to the inside, and Dungey takes Villopoto down. The crowd goes crazy, and on the other hand, we were wondering if Dungey would attack like that. Unbelievable. The attack like this, side by side. Villopoto goes down. We'll reset it.
He sees the opening, carries his momentum around, and Villopoto doesn't get through clean. Now Villopoto tries to pull up out of the way, and watch Villopoto trying to stay away from Dungey's rear tire, and just stuffs the front wheel of his Kawasaki in here. Watch this one more time. Gets a little wide and then hits that soft dirt right there on the side of that hill.
So good news for the Honda camp there. Bad news for the KTM division, though. Mike Alessi goes down in practice, didn't race last weekend, will not race this weekend. Scratch him from the championship contention.
Yeah, watch, he comes over this tabletop and he hits a kicker, and he tucked his head early. See, he goes to scrub that.
The front kind of went first, and then when you watch it on TV, you know, the rear goes as well. But I didn't feel that. I just felt the front go. In my mind, all I felt was just a big jar of the handlebars, and then the next minute I'm flying through the air, thinking that this is not good. When I was on the ground, I was trying to get my breath, and then, you know, as you're starting to get your breath, I do the body take, you know, feel your arms, your legs, your wrist, and everything felt pretty intact. So once I regained my breath, my instinct was to get back on the bike.
Are you kidding me? Chad Reed is back on the motorcycle to stay in the hunt, and he is right now.
Yeah, and I believe that the track.
Oh, Canard launches, and he scrubbed it, I guess, too hard uphill. Then that has not aggravated that injury. Take us through this, Jeff.
Watch as Canard tries to scrub it, and the front wheel taps, so the front wheel stays up. He augers in the ground pretty hard, but as he's trying to scrub it, he's tucking the front wheel down, and it touches. And you kind of slide. Here's a look from behind. I want you to pay attention to his front wheel tapping. Right there, the wheel goes up, and see how it spins the rotation of the bike off from what he intended. Right there, it hits again, see, and then it throws the bike, rotates it the other way, and he goes over the bars, takes a pretty...
Downhill we go.
Oh, and Weimer gets out in the soft step. Oh, Reed goes down.
Unbelievable. Reed had the pass made and goes down. Take us through this.
Yeah, watch, he gets down here, gets in pretty clean, and... Oh, rut kind of breaks away right in this area here. And rear wheel kind of skips over, it bumps in it, it gets ruts in it, and it makes it hard.
Whoa, they get together, and they both go down. I believe that was incidental contact, and Reed may pick up more positions. He does. Last lap, they almost touch. They're down. Barsha down. Unbelievable. Barsha ran such a spectacular race. Let's take us through it, Jeff.
Yeah, watch as Barsha tries to jump to the inside to block Dungey, but he's there. Look at that. Oh, Barsha, surprising that he even gets up because there's so much momentum coming down that jump. This place can take a lot of rain, but where we will see a lot of water starting to collect is at the bottoms of certain areas when there's like a G out down there around the second.
For the 800 of Mike Alessi, Jeff, take us through what happened to Alessi, who was running in sixth place. Oh.
Alessi coming down through, you can see the ruts just coming down through here everywhere, and I mean, some of them go back and forth, and they just ate him up. Now, Mike's a pretty good mud rider.
Very low budget operation, not much support. Although they did get some help today. Oh, Baggett comes off the motorcycle. Things have been going like this.
Watch this, he hits that Rockstar, that banner right there. He got too far to his left.
There's another look at the crash.
Yeah, watch right here. He gets wide, and you can tell he sees the track, but that Rockstar thing was it's about 3 feet off of the lip right left of your screen. Oh, Izzy gets a little kick there. Huckabuck coming into the first turn area as you're trying to get the rear wheel kind of slid out. Look, this is a great way if you're Justin Barcia to take the lead. Just Reed makes a little mistake, slides down, hands it over to Barcia.